Hey everyone, welcome back to Tina's Test Kitchen. Today I'm in the kitchen making some Salisbury meatballs along with some gravy over potatoes. So let's go over those list of ingredients. I have about 1.5 pounds of my ground sirloin. I'm going to use some au jus gravy mix as well as an onion soup mix. I have some mushrooms, a can of French onion soup, some onions, and about 1/2 cup of beef broth. And I do also have some potatoes. Let's get started. Okay, so I have everything in my bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and I've gone ahead and mixed it up. So now I'm just gonna make my small little meatballs. I'm gonna make them about 1 inch big. I do want to have a lot of meatballs, but I don't want them to be too large. I do have my fry pan here that I'm gonna saute them in, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients into a crock pot, and I'm gonna let them cook in the crock pot for several hours. During that time, I'm going to go ahead and make my potatoes. So I will peel them and cut them up and boil them. With that, I am going to add some baking soda to the water for the potatoes. It just does help with the fluffiness of the potatoes once you're done and you're mashing them. And then we will be all set to go. I have lots of meatballs to make. Okay, so our meatballs are cooking on the stove. They're just sauteing and just getting them brown all the way around. I did go ahead and put my ingredients in the crock pot. I set the timer for 5 hours. So now I'm just going to cut up some onions and I'm just going to add them to the crock pot. And then I'm going to add the meatballs once they're finished. And then we will be on our way. I'm going to do the potatoes for last because I want the potatoes to still be hot when I'm done. So we will cook this for quite a few hours, and then at that point we will get everything plated up. Okay, so the meatballs are all finished. I'm going to go ahead and add them to the crock pot, and we are going to let these cook for about 5 hours. It smells delicious. Okay, so our potatoes are all finished cooking. I did just go ahead and cut them up. I peeled them, washed them, put them on the stove. And here we are now. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients for the potatoes. So I have about 1 tablespoon of butter, some cut up chives, and then in this bowl we have about 1/2 cup of milk and 1/2 cup of sour cream, and then of course salt and pepper. So we have about maybe 20 minutes left on our meatballs that have been cooking for a while, and they've been smelling amazing. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and mash up the potatoes. Okay, we are almost finished with the potatoes, and then we will go ahead and finish up with the meat as well. Okay. That is going to be good enough for the potatoes. And the potatoes are, for the most part, very fluffy and lump-free. All right, so we are good to go for the potatoes. Let's get it plated up. Okay, so I have it all plated up. I have it here, so I've gone ahead and cut the meatballs until more of a bite size. You can see the gravy is nice and smooth. Now for my favorite part, I gotta taste it. So I'm gonna grab some of the potatoes as well as the gravy and the meatball. Let's give it a try. You guys, this is really, really good. It's very savory. Let's go in for another bite. This, you guys, is really, really well cooked. It's very, very tasty and very savory. I will say the gravy didn't turn out to be as thick as I wanted. You can always add some cornstarch to that to make that a little bit thicker. You can choose to serve this over noodles or even cauliflower rice or even just regular rice. This, you guys, is definitely a home run. All right, we are all set for today. Thank you again for joining me. I definitely appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe on your way out. Have a great time. Till next time, everyone. Bye-bye.